So Liz, you just visit our conservation site in Deep Bay. It is the community-based conservation site in Hong Kong. So personally, I think this is an important area for Hong Kong because we are mobilizing the community members and also the public to take part in the conservation work. And you can see we do oyster reef restoration, but we're also focusing on the whole ecosystem. Like we also do monitoring the health of the horseshoe crab populations, the seagrass bed, and also the native mangrove here, yeah, as well as the migratory bird. So do you see similar like community conservation project across TNC?
Absolutely. Maybe I'll start with what I think is really unique and special here. One of the things, well, first of all, it was the first time I'd ever seen a baby horseshoe crab.
Oh.
I've grown up going to beaches on the East Coast in the US, and I've usually seen the larger ones, but never alive. And so that was amazing to see all of their tracks in the mud. I really feel like here you've got the best of TNC. You have the really great science. You've got the community engagement. And one thing you shared when we were out there that was so cool was that you also create access for folks that maybe don't have the ability to get out and see the work through engaging disabled communities to have access to experience and connect with nature. So you've got that local engagement, education, corporate engagement, the science, and then just bringing the habitat back from the brink, which I just think is so exciting and it's really an inspiring program.
I think that's kind of embedded in our TNC DNA, like science-based and also the inclusive and diversity. So that will be part of our work in Part 9. But I also want to share that in Part 9, you also see we have the oyster farm, Benefit Oyster Farm. So at least in Deep Bay, it has like 300-year history, right? So do you see other places also have some kind of strong cultural linkage with the community?
Yeah, I mean, I think in a lot of places, oyster farming is multi-generational. I've certainly seen it on the East Coast in the US and Australia. I think what blew me away here was, I think that someone said it was a 700-year history of oyster farming. And so I think while having that, that family and historical connection is common, having that incredible length of history and cultural connection is really special for here. Yeah.
And then we now talking about the TNC 2030 goal. So our target is to restore 4 billion of hectares of oceans. So do you see we have any potential here? Of course, like Hong Kong is such a small places, right? So what we can say about regionally?
Well, I think, what I see the value is here is this is, you've got this incredible proof of concept site that can be scaled and replicated across the region. I think what was really impactful for me was seeing, I heard just recently that something like almost 90% of the coastline has been reclaimed.
Oh, yes, for the Pearl River Delta.
For the Pearl River Delta, exactly. So having these pockets of what healthy ecosystem looks like is it's a critical baseline, but it also is a really inspiring model for other regions to follow. And I think that you can replicate and then scale across the region and beyond.
So I think the key is that we prove our concept here and then we find potential to scale up. Absolutely. So of course we are small, but we are also regionally important. Like here in Part 9 is we have the largest population of the Chinese horseshoe crab, the endangered species here, and also we have the largest Halophilus seagrass bed here. So it's very important for the wildlife and also for the carbon, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So when we talk about climate resilience, because Hong Kong is kind of like a coastal city, right? So do you think like climate resilience is like important for Hong Kong? Extremely important.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was hearing here too, obviously there's really can be significant storm impacts, typhoons, sea level rise. And so having those healthy ecosystems especially that protect coastlines like oyster reefs, coral reefs, wetlands, mangroves are vital to help reduce wave energy and really protect coastal infrastructure and communities. So I think it's a vital part of coastal resilience. I think it's a vital part of culture, food security, and so much more.
And then oyster reef can play a key role in this, and also the mangrove and also the reef systems. Absolutely. So the last question is about the government is planning a coastal protection park here. So what's your vision about the coastal protection park? It's like a 12 kilometers long, cover the Part 9 area, the ecological hotspot, and then all the way to almost to the Ramsar sites.
from my perspective, I think what an incredible learning opportunity, and bringing the kids here and having the young children growing up and seeing what a healthy ecosystem looks like is so powerful. And connecting people with nature, particularly if you're in an urban environment where you don't have that opportunity to see the horseshoe crabs and the oyster reefs and walk along the coastline. I think it's so important for that, building that connection. And then when you're connected, it makes you want to have an active role in helping to support and restore the habitats that are so vitally important.
Yeah, so it would be like not just for conservation or for conservation top priority, but like it also be a education hub, and also the hub to educate our next generation to connect with nature and also increase their like environmental literacy.
And then potentially being a regional model for other parts of the country or in the region more broadly, right? So you can set that bar of what the success looks like, so that other places can come and learn from what you're doing here.
Great. So look forward for you to come to Hong Kong again.
I would love
when we have the coastal virtual park
when
here.
It's built, call me. I'll come out and do the ribbon cutting ceremony.
And make sure you bring your diving gear
I
next
will
time.
next time. Next time.
Great.